for the forecast of all of the star signs, and then we'll go back and do all of the individual readings. So hang out for that. Make sure you keep commenting. Now's the time to share anyone or comment. I love this. We've got some Saggies, we've got some Scorpios. We know who's a Taurian. Beautiful. All right, Pisces and Aries. Okay, beautiful people. I am Missy Rivers. I'm psychic medium, and now we're going to do the 7-day forecast for all of the 12 star signs. What do we have? Let's start with Gemini. We're still in Gemini season. Barely. All right, messages, signs, and guidance for Geminis. Messages, signs, and guidance for Geminis. Next 7 days. Next 7 days for Geminis. New beginnings with money, something to celebrate. Well, that's good. I'm really pleased, especially with the fact that it has just been your birthday season completely, your birthday month. So fantastic, guys. So beautiful Geminis, next 7 days, you have this energy about you celebrating and also being really in tune with your intuition. This is something to be happy about. You may be in a partnership with someone who's very caring and considerate, maybe a little bit moody. So a lot of connection there, a lot of patience and a lot of consideration. Communication will be key, and also a little bit of work when it comes to your actual day job, your earning, your income. That may be, you may find it very motivating, but also draining. Yeah, there may be a double-edged sword there. You may have a lot of work to do, but then have no motivation to do it, or you may be feeling really motivated and then having no work to do, like twiddling your thumbs, like, what am I doing here? You know, should have called in sick. So, but not a bad thing. Yeah, I would say this. I did a reading just before for a Gemini, and this card came out as well. So it's very in tune with the Gemini energy. Make sure that you're managing your money well, and in your energy, your physical energy. Yeah, beautiful. All right, lovely. So what we're going to do, okay. All right, lovely. Okay, beautiful. A little bit of housekeeping there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to go for Cancerians. Messages, signs, and guidance for the next 7 days for Cancerians. Messages, signs, and guidance for the next 7 days for Cancerians. Okay. Balancing the home life. Enjoying the love. I love it when this card comes up. It's so beautiful. Balancing the home life, enjoying the love, really settling into your home space, whether it's you've just moved, or whether you're feeling like you need to change things around and you want to resettle, whether you're creating a new routine for yourself, Cancerians. This is very nice energy. This is about maybe even talking to someone who's in a twin flame connection. This could be something there. 1111, 4 of Wands, the Lovers card. But you know, not everything needs to be done in a certain time frame, and that can be challenging for Cancerians. Cancerians are naturally quite impatient, and that's not a bad thing. It just means that they want things done and they're trying to be, you know, get the ball rolling. But at home, when you focus your energies at home, Cancerians, you will be rewarded with a calm, cool, collected energy and be very content. Okay, very nice contentment. Now, there's your card right there, the Knight of Cups. There is something coming through with you having a fresh new beginning and looking at things with a new perspective for the better, and you'll enjoy that moving into the next week or so, which is lovely. Okay, I'm going to go through for Leos, messages, signs, and guidance for Leos for the next 7-day forecast. Leos, watching your money. Doesn't sound like Leos. All right, beautiful. So making sure that when it comes to the family situation, this is actually something coming through for the Leos. It's not always about business sometimes for Leos. The family situation needs to be much more balanced when it comes to your perspective, Leos. Okay, make sure that you're having equal time at home than you are at work, and vice versa. If you are having a connection with someone of the same gender as you, same sex as you, that is very important that you speak the same language, that you're on the same page. Otherwise, it could lead to a bit of an altercation. Now, this is someone who's going to disagree with you in principle. Yeah. So the details, the devil's in the details for you, Leo, this next coming 7 days, because you may be about to sign a contract or make an agreement. It could be a family friend or co-worker or a business venture, but you may think that you're on the same page as this person, and then it turns out to be okay, not really working out for us, and then we're going. So make sure you're keeping your wits about you, and communication is key there for you, Leo. I'm going to go through for Virgos. Virgos next 7 days. Virgos next 7 days. Stick around, guys, because we're going to finish this, and then we're going to go back to your individual readings. So keep commenting and let me know what star sign you are. Okay, Virgos. All right. Now, is it possible that you're needing to change your job around again? Virgos, I know you guys have had a bit of a rough patch the last maybe 5 or 6 years. I've watched the journey of the Virgos, and 90% of Virgos have gone up and down and tried to settle, whether it's, you know, you've changed positions within an organization and you've kind of had the hot seat, you know, moving around, or whether you've literally changed jobs from different, you know, organizations, businesses and roles to the next. It's been challenging because you actually do like to settle. You do like to settle and breathe and kind of have consistency. So this is really frustrating for you to have to go through this again. It may be a deal, but I will say this looks like it's going to be a positive energy when it comes to your newfound position, role, job, duties, money coming in, whatever it's relating to. It's talking about a position there for you. So new money, it's going to be hard when it comes up like, oh, not again, but the actual energy that it leads up with is a formal one, and it will lead you to be quite happy and a new beginning, fresh start for you. Once again, Virgo, so hang in there and make sure you're getting enough sleep. Please make sure you're getting enough sleep. Okay. All right, so we're going to go through for Libras. Libras the next 7 days. Next 7 days for Libras. Next 7 days for Libras. Hope you're all doing really well. What have you planned for the weekend? We have Libras had a jumper, which is the card of victory. This is very nice. Six of Wands. Yeah, very nice. So Libras, you kind of like money on the brain at the moment, and that actually serves you really well the next 7 days. So you've got an energy of victory as an overall jumper energy, which is fantastic. We start with this, the Page of Pentacles. We end with this, and the journey has you can't get a better financial. All the Leos are like, oh, I want that one. But the Libras are on the money, quite literally. So the Libras, you have money on the brain, and that's not a bad thing when it comes to you actually achieving something. So you're looking to make something, maybe with something very little, and you do, you know, Midas touch, it makes it work. And then you have something to celebrate. Make sure you do stop and enjoy and smell the roses once you have finished your task, your journey over the next few days and your 7 days in your week, because you will have done a great job, and you're allowed to stop and enjoy and say, okay, thank you, and enjoy all the work that you've done for it. Okay, now we go to Scorpio. The next 7 days for Scorpio. What does the next 7 days hold for Scorpios, please? Okay, next 7 days for Scorpio. Next 7 days for Scorpio. Where are the Scorpios? Very interesting, kind of weird. All right, Scorpios. And now you can have a newfound surge of energy, but also this could be an intimate connection, you know, revitalizing itself. Now, moving on energy. So there is a transition happening, work, home. Something is affecting the current status quo when it comes to a Scorpio's lifestyle. Could be someone coming in, someone going out, or could be a change at work. Very interesting there. Or home dynamic. Now, don't think too much, Scorpio. This is not going to suit you well. You get up in here and you have no business doing that. Scorpios are water signs. Water signs are ruled by the heart chakra. You need to feel, you need to, you know, tune in, think to your gut, think to your heart. Don't do this, because this will go 10 times over, and then it'll fuel your emotions, and then your emotions will cause you to withdraw. Okay? I say that because Scorpios do this, and you do have a little bit of a heavy energy coming through this week. But know that when you do manage your energy really well, you have the Magician right there. So towards the end of the week, Scorpios, you have much more of a chance to manifest what you're wanting. Yeah, and we are coming up to a new moon, guys, so make sure you're getting ready to manifest all the things that you want. Okay, new moon energy, work with it, otherwise you miss that chance. Let's go through for Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the next 7 days. Sagittarius for the next 7 days. Sagittarius for the next 7 days. Oh, okay. Sagittarius next 7 days. All right. Very interesting. Just wanting to be left alone, aren't you? Okay. Tell me, Sagittarius, if you think that's right. So Sagittarius, you've got things on your mind, but you know what? You're not interested in thinking about it. If we can merge a Sagittarius and a Scorpio together right now for the next 7 days, I think they'd balance each other out, because you guys have things on your mind, Sagittarius, but you're like, you know what? I'll put a pin in that. That'll wait. If I can just relax and just enjoy myself for the next few days, it'll go away. And you know what? It just might. So make sure you are resting, physically resting and resting your mind. If it means that you're doing your self-care, and something for Sagittarius, your self-care is either traveling and having adventures, enjoying life to the fullest and having lots of parties. But if you can't do that due to circumstances, your next best self-care is to just stay on the couch and just relax. Yeah, just potter in your home. It's very important for Sagittarius to enjoy their home space. Now, you may need to feel like you're a bit more grounded and settled and stable with your circumstances. I do warn you, Sagittarius, not to fall into any old or toxic habits that you have recently fallen back into, or you have shared before and you don't want it to be revised, or don't be triggered, okay, by overthinking too much. Make sure you don't fall back into that. Just focus on what you do want in your life, especially with that new moon energy coming in, and then you should be right on track, okay? So hold steady, Sagittarius, hold steady. All right, we're going to go through for Capricorn. Capricorn, messages, signs and guidance for the next 7 days for Capricorns. Hang around, guys, hang around. We're going to go back to your individual readings, so hang about. All right, so guys, Capricorn, something formal and spiritual is on your mind. There's a deliberation here. This is highly intuitive. Capricorns, taking things to the next level here in your spirituality, looking to ground, looking to support, looking to use your intuition. Concerns over money may be plaguing your mind though, and maybe even blocking your intuitive growth at this time. So the human element of the money coming into your mind will really draw that energy out. You don't have to do too much. Just make sure 1 + 1 = 2, and you're connecting the dots and making sure all your budgets and all your financials, practicals are on par. And making sure that you are working hard, but not too hard, okay? So I want to make sure that you beautiful Capricorns over the next 7 days are setting yourself a goal, a very practical, easy to fill goal, but you're working hard, but then you're not pushing yourself too much. Capricorns can be very dutiful, and when they have a goal, they can put everything in it, and that can actually be self-sabotaging sometimes, because you can give everything to something and then be exhausted for the outcome. And that's not good for anyone. It's like, yeah, I've won the prize, but I'm too tired to use it. So make sure you're having a balance, but don't sweat about the money. Just make sure that the budget all connects together, and you should be just fine, Capricorns. All right, very nice. There's something formal coming for Capricorns, but in a very spiritual way. Could be an engagement, could be a wedding, could be wedding plans. It could be formalizing something for yourself, looking into spiritual self-growth. Very nice energy for Cappies. Okay, very new energy. So we're going to go through for Aquarius. Christine's an Aquarius. Hi, Christine. All right, message, signs and guidance for the next 7 days for Aquarius. Okay, hope you're all getting something out of this. I love doing the star sign readings for you all for the next 7 days. It's really exciting to do, and it gives us a little heads up. Make sure you go onto my own YouTube channel as well as my Facebook page, because I do a Monday morning weekly forecast for that week. So this is the Friday one, and then I do a Monday one. So make sure your heads up there. So Aquarius, looking to how do I say this? Looking to break the mold, looking to, you know, it feels like you are tied down a little bit. Your creativity, your expression, whether you're doing something at home or whether you're doing something for work, feels like you have ideas coming out of your ears, but no one's listening, or no one's, you know, allowing you to proceed with that. No one's supporting you. So it's time to put an end to something, okay? The death card, don't stress when you see that. When you see this is about putting an end to something, a feeling restricted through your creative expression. Maybe you have ideas that you want to have value in them for your workplace, or maybe you have something going on in your home life and it actually is not being listened by someone that you need it to be listened to. So you're going to have to work really hard, either going it alone or making them listen. probably going it alone. So it's going to have to turn into something that you thought was going to be a a team project and everyone's going to be on board. It doesn't seem like it's going that way. It's actually going to be more of a solo project. It's going to be very spiritual and very rewarding for you. It's kind of like that book, I love to refer to it, that little red hen. That little red hen who asked the cow and the sheep and the pig to, you know, pick the wheat and grind the flour and bake the bread, blah, blah, blah. And then no one wanted to help, and yet they're happy to eat the bread. So Aquarius is for the next 7 days. You may just have to be prepared to do it all alone and then not share the outcome. Okay, very important for you Aquariuses. Look after yourselves. Okay, sometimes that can be really disappointing when people let you down, but have your resilience there. Okay. All right, so we're going to go through for Pisces, next 7-day forecast for Pisces. Oh, okay. Next 7 days for Pisces. We have a jumper for Pisces. Okay, home contentment, looking to just keep everything the status quo. Let's just calm it all down. Very interesting for Pisces, because I know Pisces really do like their home and their security. They like everyone to just be very calm and loved, and everyone's okay. They will give Pisces, if you know a Pisces, let me know. Pisces will give you the shirt off their back as well as the keys to the house. Okay, yeah, you want this? Okay, no worries. They are beautiful humans and souls, but sometimes all they want is just everyone to be happy, healthy at home, not a tall order. So this is what's coming up, and I think you might just get your wish if you ask for it, Pisces. Very nice energy. So we have a nice grounded energy as well, just looking to keep things beautiful at home when it comes to this. There may be some movements at home, or maybe even movements at the work situation. So maybe a little bit of a job change or a duties change, new role upgrade, but this actually could be a little bit of a, okay, you know, less for more kind of deal, more for less. So I feel like Pisces, you're going to be winning at work and at home, so don't stress. You got a good 7 days coming up. Beautiful star signs. Okay, let's do Aries, and then we're going to do Taurus, and then we're going to go back to individual reads, guys. Aries, next 7-day forecast for Aries. Next 7-day forecast for Aries. Message, signs, and nights for Aries next 7 days. There is a fire burning away for Aries. I can feel it. And it's been coming up for the last 3 weeks. You guys have been on hold for a minute. It's almost like I feel this energy like you're a massive thoroughbred stallion, yeah, at a horse race, and you've been whipped 10 times, or you've been whipping yourself like, come on, I'm ready to go, I'm geared up, your first race or something like that, and it's like you're in the stables, ready to go, and then they pull off the gate, and then bam, away and running. That's what it feels like. Feels like you're that, Aries. Anyone who's in the way of an Aries in the next 7 days needs to run for cover, because if you're not with them, you're against them. And if you're against them, you've already lost. Okay. There's something going on that's magical for Aries right now, and it has been for a little while. I have to double check the astrology and the placements there, but it's amazing. So if you're in an Aries, you've got the winning ticket here. So the pause, the stop is no longer there. This is like 10 times over, ready to go. I've got thought of mind. I've got clarity. I'm moving forward, and I'm going to give myself everything I need to give myself. I'm going to balance the money, because that's going to be my tool to get what I need to do, and just like laser focus for Aries. Amazing job. Congratulations. Whatever you're going to set your mind to in the next 7 days, Aries, consider it done. Just a little bit of detail there to be filled in. Okay. All right, I'm going to go through for Taurus, and then I'm going to go back to individual readings, guys. Taurians, next 7 days for Taurians, next 7-day forecast for Taurians. Make sure that if you do like a private reading, you can contact me on missyrivers.com. That is my formal website, or you can go on to me. You can contact me through Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And all of those details are available at my website, or links. Okay. So Taurians, very interesting. Okay, looking to settle things at home, making sure the routine's okay. Pretty okay on the personal front, but needing some kind of respite at a personal front. There is something coming through about a connection with someone of the same gender as yourself, and there's a teamwork, there's a partnership to be worked through. This is really lovely. It actually is a nice balance with the teamwork. It's quite lovely. So feeling quite happy with yourself. There may be something that you overlook over the next 7 days, Taurus. So make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's when it comes to what you need and what you want, because there's a lot of energy for the Tauruses in the next 7 days of, you know, I'll make sure the kids are okay, make sure my husband's okay, make sure my wife's okay, make sure the work's okay, make sure the home's okay, and then I'll make sure, yeah, I need this, and then just brush yourself off. But where you're giving 10 out of 10 to everyone else, you may be giving yourself a 5 out of 10. So make sure you allow for a little self-indulgent activity, whatever that may mean for you as a Taurian, okay? It can mean anything for a Taurian. Tauruses don't always have the same self-care. Looking after yourself, a little bit of self-rejuvenation and thinking. You've got this partnership with a person of the same gender, quite lovely. I really like this. You guys are very different, but you work well together, which is lovely. And then you have a beautiful level of freedom and newfound connection with yourself, with the nature, and a bit of balance coming back into your life. Best of both worlds kind of balance, which is really lovely. Oh, look at that. Home life is complete. Happily ever after. I'm loving this. That's fantastic, Taurians. All right, let's go back and use the rest of our time for individual readings, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for joining me for the 7-day forecast for all of the 12 star signs. So let's go back.